4 under Doc Rivers. Dirk with a rock. Finds Durant, raising up for the win. Got the lead, but there is 1.6 on the clock.
Great pass here from Nurkic. You kind of wish it was no time left, right? But you got to take what you got. And that was the best look he was going to get. He had to double bump that one as well. Thought Caruso could have gotten him. But watch this. Watch Caruso. He made him change it in the air and then knock it down. Oh.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day. Today we got the Jazz and the Suns in Phoenix. It's going to be a fun one tonight. I got a feeling. I sure hope so. Suns won their last game against the Bucks. When was their last loss? Was it against the Hawks? I think it was.
Focus shifts to a suddenly explosive Utah club that's locked down some big wins of late. The fellas look to keep the Mo train rolling here at Woodbridge. It's the Suns and the
we lost against the Hawks. And then we're on like such a great run right now. 7-3 in our last 10. So we made some trades today. We acquired David Roddy and Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal we acquired from the Brooklyn Nets. And we received David Roddy from the Memphis Grizzlies. Or was it the Timberwolves? Fuck, I don't even remember. Yes. It's a 3-team trade between the Suns, the Nets, and the Grizzlies. Got Royce O'Neal from the Nets, David Roddy from the Grizzlies. The Brooklyn Nets got Keita Bates-Diop, who I just realized today I had been saying his name incorrectly for the past 2 months. I've been calling him Kendall Bates-Diop. His name is not Kendall, it's Keita. Jordan Goodwin is going to the Nets, and Yuta Watanabe and Chizimezu Metu will be going to the Grizzlies. So they gave up 4 players, got 2 players.
Difference-making skill set. Bull and the fellas ready to make the sun shine on this cold, rainy night in the desert. Suns and the Jazz tipping it off.
It's gonna be a fun night tonight. I hope so.
As his buddy Cam Thomas on him, telling Nurkic, get out of here. I want this. Durant. Working Thomas off one way, banks it in, plus the foul.
So he gets the ball at the top. This was his rookie, taking his time, and he just sits there and holds it. Stares at the crowd, and then right at the last second, tell him, KD. He's too small. Too small.
Dave to the 2024 All-Star team. Young floats that one up and throws it away. Up ahead to Beal. Gets it back to Durant. KD rings the pool from downtown. There's Murray with kind of that one. No look pass. Young turns it over into the hands of Durant. Drops it off the book. Stops, fires, and hits from Peachtree Street. Beal draws a double team. Trying to step through to the passing lane. KD rolls it from deep. Dagger. The 19-year-old rookie. KD working on the post up, gives it that baseline spin. Kenny Abdia. KD will go that baseline turnaround. Jones lost the dribble. And Kevin Durant with the emphatic block.
Feel the offensive rebound there. Here's Durant off to Nurkic, rolling to the rim for the flush.
The Brooklyn Nets are going to switch almost every pick and roll. Second most switches.
Hornitos, shot worth taking. Suns taking a shot on Big Body Roddy. 6'4", 255. Wow. Had 14 points in the first meeting against the Suns this season, 8 in the second. And TC, his college coach, Niko Medved, calls him one of the most unique players he's ever coached. The most unique player I've ever been around. Always had a tremendous amount of belief in himself, believes he belongs, believes in himself, and he's a high-level competitor. But one thing you could see very early on in Roddy's career was that he was never afraid of the big moment and the big stage. He wanted all that smoke. In college, had 7 threes in a game against Creighton, so even with that big body, he can shoot the ball.
Really nice shot. I just hope he throws that big body around. I'd like to see that. This team needs a little bit more physical play, and it'd be nice for him to just throw, go in there and hurt some people.
Yeah, at least in college, he would cover the center and he could cover the guards. And he had a couple of good years in Memphis. Well, the Suns have their other big three ready for this one against the Utah Jazz. We're talking about Nurk and Grayson and Eric Gordon, who will be in the starting lineup for the Suns, who are missing some bodies even after acquiring Roddy.
Well, the Jazz are missing a couple of bodies as well.
Wait, who are we missing tonight?
He can take all kinds of pressure. We've seen him win championships and MVPs.
Now it's Durant, drives it up, hits it, and a foul. Durant up and over.
Hey, this is what people came for. And look at this.
Look at Durant. And the highlight. Kevin Durant is lethal.
4-time scoring champ, former MVP, 13-time All-Star. A decorated resume for
Kevin Durant dodging defenders. Durant pulls.
Shit. D-Book is out.
Your brain has kind of caught up to your basketball IQ. That's when you
Bradley
have
Beal,
skill play for players.
I think, is out.
31
Fuck.
the most for him since he won the MVP.
He's now the 10th all-time leading scorer in NBA.
Well, so we're playing without D-Book or Bradley Beal tonight. So, this should be fun. What's up, Sam? How are you doing, bro? I'm doing pretty good. We made some trades today. The only player that I'm kind of sad about losing is Bates Diop, but even that's not too bad. I'm more just upset about D-Book and Bradley Beal being out tonight.
here for Nurkic. You kind of wish it was no time left, right? But you got to take what you got, and that was the best look he was going to get. He had the double
But
that one as well.
this is not a nationally broadcasted game, so my scoreboard's even on more of a delay, or I'm on more of a delay. My scoreboard is ahead of me by like almost a minute now, maybe even over a minute. But like I said, I have it covered up. I have my scoreboard covered up, so I can't see it.
Open Door. Make your winning move with Open Door.
Sixers got Buddy Hield.
All cash offer at opendoor.com. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. First Bank. Proud to be the official bank of the Phoenix Suns. First Bank.
Little Chester.
For good. Member FDIC. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
Where'd he go?
Achieve legendary status. So you do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
On a chilly 46-degree night here in downtown Phoenix.
Celtics got to steal Jaden Springer.
As we count it down to the
Yeah, I didn't totally looked down the whole list of trades. What's like the biggest trade that happened? Like, really, I took a nap today at the trade deadline, so I woke up and oh, Bradley Beal is in the lineup. Okay. Bradley Beal was listed as questionable like an hour ago. So. Pat Bev to the Bucks. That is pretty big, yeah.
Well, we're definitely looking forward to hearing from both Royce and David over the next day or two, but there's no denying that this Suns team is definitely going to look a lot different tonight, especially with Devin Booker out. Now, surrounding tonight and the trade,
So I don't think we get our newly traded players yet. Like, I think they would be able to play, but they're not. Like, they're traveling. So I don't think we get those players yet.
is expected to come in and do their job. Now, Vogel also said that you have to try and block it out, and the guys that are available need to lock in and look to win the game. There's also a human element to all this as well, and Vogel said the league, well, it's all about building those relationships, but you wish the guys well and thank them for their hard work. But Annie and K-Ray, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. What do you think of teams having to play games on the
All right, getting ready to go here.
deadline?
I know my scoreboard already said it started, but we're getting ready to go here. All right, lights out and away we go.
And that long road trip really helped bring everybody together. Kevin Durant talked about that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any denying. Look, it's not an ideal situation, Andy, but as we know, it is a business. And players, coaches,
KD?
knows that.
Yeah.
What they're trying to do it is KD opens up the scoring and allows the Suns fans to take a quick seat here. But yeah, it's never an easy time. Certainly nervous moments, especially as you get to that trade deadline day and the hours tick by. Not easy, but as I said, that's what you sign up for. And why get to play in the
Nice.
NBA market and fires.
Oh.
Chris Dunn. And this is the guy, Andy.
They'll keep it.
Part of the lineup change that Will Hardy made is Kessler able to get to the baseline. But Dunn is a guy the Suns will have to account for his frenetic energy on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, as you said,
Yeah, my scoreboard's a whole minute ahead of me, so that's unfortunate. But how you doing tonight, 49ers faithful? How you doing, Rafa?
Great feed inside for Nurkic.
I think the big plus is that they've been able to knock down threes the Phoenix Suns have, and also they've had over 30 assists in all three of those games.
With the feed up top, that one a little too much air under it. Markin unable to get there. Here comes Allen. Drops it off to KD. Stops, fires the three, rattles it in. A hot start for one. Kevin Durant coming out with a 28.
I love KD. I love that man.
Tuesday, 14 points coming in that fourth. Suns good defense, knock it away. Allen on the push.
Grayson.
Up top.
Yeah, KD.
And nice start here for Phoenix out with a 9-2 lead.
Now, this is one of the things Frank Vogel talked about. We have to have pace. We want to push the ball.
Yeah, we saw what a difference it made in that second half with Milwaukee still short-handed, trying to jump the game up a little bit as Collins can't get that leader to fall. Collins been on fire the last 7 games.
I think the Jazz have a few players who are out too, though.
And he gets touched there by Sexton off his hand, so Phoenix turnover there first. And you see Big Nerd coming off another double-double, his 17th of the season, 10 points, 10 rebounds.
Yeah, they had 3 players with double-doubles against Milwaukee. And the big three scored 85 of those points.
Markin unable to slip back inside. Gets it up and in the paint, and that's an area that the Suns will have to be on a high alert with. Talk about the rebounding. Nice move running on the baseline there from Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon has gotten some starts.
I wonder how much KD's going to score tonight.
We talked about that wrist injury.
Wonder if he'll hit
Kind of
50.
set him back a little bit.
That's probably not likely.
Beal, the quick close out there on Dunn. That one's short. Good box out that time by Nurkic. Quick advance pass up ahead now to KD.
KD?
Give her another three.
Ah.
Get that one. Fourth in the association in his 3-point shooting. Only 46% is Sexton, showing you his strength going on the baseline attack. He'll get the finish of the foul.
And Sexton getting his 30th start tonight.
Jared Allen shoved Ben Simmons.
He's averaging over 17 points for them.
They get into a brawl.
At 14.
Ben Simmons a bitch.
In his 26 minutes. This is a Utah team coming off of a 124-117 victory over Oklahoma City on Tuesday. That was a home game. This is a team that has been on an absolute tear from the time the calendar flipped over to 24.
Well, they're split 26 and 26
Bradley?
now this season.
Yeah.
They've been up and down, and Bradley Beal with a nice
Bradley
three.
Beal.
Well, we talked about his three-point shot, and even though he had missed some,
I miss D-Book. He's out tonight.
That was an absolute beauty right there.
I don't see him on the bench either.
Walker Kessler gets the baseline feed from Sexton.
Well, that's what Sexton and Ben can do, too. They can get dribble penetration in the lane.
Durant with a jump stop, drops it off now to Beal. Allen all alone in the corner. He'll put it on the deck. Nice little Euro. That one got tapped away. Collins covers it up here for Utah. Eric Gordon with the defensive jam. Durant on the push.
KD, yeah.
What a finish from KD. 9 quick points out of the gate here for Durant.
And a great pass by Allen to kick it up to...
Already 9 points for KD.
Great Euro move.
9 of the 16.
A game like this, Andy, with no
Kobe Bryant statue got unveiled. I didn't see the statue, but I heard that it was happening.
Aggressive early as Sexton throws himself to the defender, looking for the foul, won't get it. Gordon on a one-man break. He'll hang on, pause, fires a pass outside, but done with the steal. Sexton will stop behind the three-point strike. Nurkic there with the rebound. Jazz hit 19 threes in that come-behind win against OKC in the home victory on Tuesday.
Yeah, they're not a good three-point shooting team.
No, they are absolutely not. They come in 23rd in the league at 35%. Jazz used a 16-0 run to get themselves back in the game after trailing by double digits. Deal with that dribble hesitation. Floats that one high. Nurkic inside to clean it up. It looked like he was wrestling a couple of bears down there. Was able to grab it with a paw, flip it up, and get the whistle and a foul. Foul on John Collins. 7th-year forward as Nurk goes to the stripe, shooting 70% on the season. Take a look at our health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. You see D. Lee continues his rehab and Hook sideline listed as questionable.
Super Bowl coin looks cool. I haven't seen that.
Get him
Is it just like Chiefs, 49ers on the coin?
Last couple games before the All-Star break.
Yeah, they had Beal, too, before the game. They were testing out that ankle.
But no, because one of them would have to go heads, so I'm assuming it's not that.
Yeah, we've said, Andy, like, he has not wanted to step off the floor since he got back on. As Sexton throws that one away. Fires across, touch pass to Durant, who brings the boom.
KD.
A quick 11 points.
It's going to be one of these nights. Let's go.
Coming out on fire with a 20-9 lead with 6:55 to go here in the first. We got our first timeout, which gives us a chance to look back on the first year of the Matt Ishbia ownership of the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury.
Chairman and CEO of United Wholesale Mortgage, Matt Ishbia, has reached a deal to buy a majority stake in the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, Chiefs Niners on one side and Super Bowl logo on the other.
I wanted to say how honored I am. People say, Matt, and with my brother Justin, and a lot of the other partners that...
Which side's considered heads and which side's considered tails?
Community asset. We're going to win in everything we do, not just on the court, off the court as well. We're going to try to win the heart of that kid. We're going to try to win every game we can win. We're going to try to win championships, but we can't win every year, but I promise you we're going to try.
But I stand here today proud and happy to introduce number 35 for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant.
Gordon gets it back to Durant. And takes it
We got some breaking news into the HQ. Washington Wizards trading Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns.
Nurkic feeding an open Beal. He goes baseline and jams it home. He hangs on the rim for a little extra effect.
And we can now officially say the 2024 WNBA All-Star will be played right in that court, right behind me.
My job is to do great things for the community, as a community asset, and we're going to do some great things, not only in the community, but with fan experience, and just doing the right thing all the time. I want to make it so that everyone looks at the Mercury and the Suns as the best in class in fan experience, community engagement, culture. How do we make it the best?
Today, we're going to announce a brand new campus for all of you guys to work on and work in every single day. That's never been done in professional sports. That's never been done definitely in the NBA, but definitely professional sports, from all the work we've looked into, along with a brand new practice facility for the Mercury.
Now, in order to have an amazing future, you got to really welcome the past. And listen, we're going to have a great time welcoming back the amazing family that is here, the Ring of Honor, and we're going to put them up in the sky for good tonight. Of course, none of this will be possible without Matt.
They made like 2,000 coins. Jesus, why do they need that many? Is it just for merchandise purposes? Like they'll sell them?
Matt Ishbia has preached one thing, and that is family.
Hopefully you can feel my passion and excitement and energy. And I'm so proud to be part of this with you guys. We're going to have a heck of a
Just in case they lose the other 1,999 coins.
Well, if you ever wanted to know how to pack 3-4 years worth of accomplishments in a year, you just saw it. And this gentleman to my right was a big part of it. Front and center, Josh Bartelstein, president of the Suns and the Mercury. First off, thanks for joining us. Glad you're here. I mean, a year. It's been a whirlwind in many ways, has it not?
It's crazy. The amount of stuff that Matt has done, Matt's vision, we've all done.
That's a 3.
The team and the community and the fans, we've loved every second.
Yeah, and you just talk about all the things that we showed there. Of course, the one that launched the fuse, lit the fuse, if you will, the signing of that guy, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, 3.
The coolest part for us has been the person he is. He's the best of the best. He loves basketball. He pushes all of us, and to get to watch him on the court every day is pretty special.
Well, what has it been like for you? Because coming in when Matt asked you to come in, because you are young, but you have lots of experience too. But being a part of this organization, starting it off.
Yeah, it goes back to my first conversation with Matt when I was with the Pistons and asking what his vision was. And the first thing he always said was about the people. Like, I want to build a world-class culture with people, and you can't just talk about it, you got to be about it and how you treat people.
Bradley Beal? Yeah.
You treat people the right way. And then from there, you can do all these amazing things. You can build a new practice facility. You can bring the All-Star game here. And we'll keep talking about it when we get back to break. So, yes.
Another time out here.
The new practice facility come about. You'll answer after this.
Sure will.
A man climbed the sphere at Vegas. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if he got arrested.
Parker works it down. Final seconds, first half. Here's Parker. Marion got a piece of it. Nash.
Oh, yep, he's arrested.
Can he get it off on time? He does. He scores.
Wait, he destroyed property too?
They will review it. But Steve Nash getting that ball up court in a hurry, and Marion read the clock. Except for the steal. He's averaging 19.8 points a game. Blocked by Marion again as he challenged Howard, and then Mobley able to follow. Ethically just a moment ago by the Suns from the corner. Marion's got to put it on the floor. Goes to the hole.
He took off outside the lane and hammered it in on Chris King.
Iowa came into the league as the first round pick of the Hornets on the guns of Haslem. Rejected. What a defensive effort that time. Unbelievable. And Marion finishes at the other end. How about the Makers? That's the energy he brings defensively. A fantastic block on Haslem, who's going in to dunk, and then that allows him to get out, and then Marion dunks it on the other end. Clip Robinson delivers to Dudley for Marion.
Rosen tried to make up so hard for the turnover, the mistake pass that he made. He hustled back.
He was trying to raise awareness for fucking pro-life shit, which I think is just dumb. But I don't want to get into that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for basketball.
About the group we have. If there's ways to improve our team, we're going to look at that. And our focus right now is just to use the guys we have available tonight to beat the Jets. I don't know. We do talk about the trade deadline. Everybody knows, that it's coming, and there's
Man got arrested for flying a drone at the AFC Championship game. How do you get arrested for that, dude? Like, what the hell?
Well, Mountain America Credit used to be exclusive home of the Suns card. Frank Vogel talking
Chester
earlier today with the media, and Suns president Josh Martelstein joining us. And,
how long have you been out there?
The challenging parts of the job, Josh, because you are dealing with human beings.
How did you?
It is a business. Let's talk about this deal.
Okay.
It's official now. Let's talk about the moves and what it ultimately can do for this team.
Yeah, well, it was a great job by James. Matt, we all work together. We're always trying to improve.
But yeah, how do you get a like? You have to be really dumb to get arrested for that. Just fly the drone, get a few quick shots, then land it.
And add to our salary. Like, we have one of the highest salaries in the NBA and increasing our tax bill. So he gave us the ability to go ahead and adding Royce O'Neal, a proven winner, a guy who can defend, who can shoot. David Rodgers.
Be stationed like a little bit away from the stadium. You won't get caught. I could do that. I'd be able to fly a drone over a stadium and not get caught. Maybe not at the Super Bowl because, well, that has a roof on it anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. But like, they have super tight security for that. But like an average NFL game or even a playoff game, I could do that and not get arrested.
But just that kind of veteran aspect you're bringing to the locker room as you look to make that deep playoff push.
Royce is a proven winner, right? And he can show. He defends in our multiple positions. When we're trying to win a championship, that's our stated goal.
CJ Stroud wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Did they announce MVP yet? I'm not sure when they do that because I know in baseball they announce MVPs like 2 weeks after the World Series. I don't know if they do that the week of the Pro Bowl, like that in between week, or if they do it after the Super Bowl, or.
Yeah, no, I think that was before my time, but with James and Matt, Matt's goal is to win a championship. So if your goal is to win a championship, what better way than to have one of the best players in the world ever on your team? And what he's done is the shot making, again, the person, the leader. He's lifted everyone else up, and then you have Devin Booker, right? Another all-star, one of the best players in the NBA. You add Bradley Beal. So to win at the highest level, to win championships, you have to have high-end talent. And Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, that's high-end talent.
Yeah, and speaking of Bradley Beal, we've seen him now getting healthy aside from getting his nose broken seemingly like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. But he has certainly shown and revealed his toughness if there was any question about it. But now we're really
No, they didn't announce MVP yet.
settle in to this role and seeing him really.
Yeah, I feel like I would have heard about that if they did.
Yeah, the back and the ankle. And basketball players are rhythm players. And when you're Brad, you're trying to fit into a new city, a new team. And he's such a good person. He wants to be part of the team or keep pushing him to be aggressive. But I think what you've seen over this last stretch of all of them playing, and Brad off to a good start tonight, he's learning to pick his spots, right? He wanted to still be the elite scorer he is. He wanted to attack, get in the paint, spread the ball around. He's done all those things really, really well. And he's one of the best players in the NBA.
And we talked so much about the big three, and Frank is really
KD?
A starting 5 with Dirk and Grayson Allen, and really Nurkic has really been a nice surprise too.
Yeah, no, it goes back to the trade getting Nurk and Grayson. Nurk is just an unbelievable teammate, but he's also a phenomenal basketball player. The passing, the ability to finish, his anchoring, our defense.
Myles Garrett won Defensive Player of the Year.
And then Grayson as well, obviously, he's having an unbelievable year. He's just been terrific. He can play make, he can shoot. So that starting five is one of the best.
Don't they have one for each conference? Like I know there's only one MVP, but don't they have a offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, or player of the year? Don't they have that? But I think the offensive rookie of the year is only one award. But isn't the offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year each like?
Goes back to Matt. I know I keep saying his name, but in my first meeting with him, one of the things he said was,
I swear there was one for each conference.
And that meant everything. It meant how they travel.
Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah, they do.
And it means building their only facility, their Mercury only practice facility. It'll be the best, not just in the WNBA, but even in the NBA. It's going to be that nice. It allows us to invest in the Suns facility. So it's all about the resource. We want our players to love being here because we treat them the right way. Our players' families to love being here because we treat them the right way. When your owner gives you those resources to do it and invest in them, you can do amazing things. And I think if you ask our players on the Mercury or the Suns, they're going to say, wow, like we feel no.
My dad's mad at me right now. It's okay. I'll undo my wrongdoings. I ate his pizza. I didn't realize it was his pizza, but I still shouldn't have eaten it because it wasn't mine. I'll get him more pizza and it'll all be okay.
We joke, we went after Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. Now we got Copper. We're going to keep adding to it. Nick Urin, who we hired as a GM of the Mercury, was at the Warriors, has just done a phenomenal job. He deserves a ton of credit for how he's done it. And we couldn't be more excited for Mercury season here. It's not fun.
Tibbetts is the head coach, and we did some of the workouts early in the morning a couple weeks ago, and Diana Taurasi is there early in the morning. Working out as hard as anybody, and certainly
MVP should be Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I agree.
One of the best guards in this league.
No, it's been a different team, a new team, and we're really excited about it. Nate's going to do a great job as well getting him from Orlando.
Exciting time too as the Suns will once again be represented in the All-Star game. Both going for a fourth time. Of course, KD now 14-time All-Star, and just what the reflection of that coming back on the organization.
Yeah.
I wonder when our new guys will start playing. David Roddy and Royce O'Neal. I don't know how long it usually takes for them to start playing.
We don't take that for granted. Devin Booker, likely next year, is going to break the all-time scoring record for the Suns. Chance to be the best Sun ever. So
I mean, I think they could have played tonight, but they just had to. They're still traveling.
Go represent us, and it would be terrific if that PHX and Suns on their chest.
And then you're hosting the WNBA All-Star game.
We sure will. July, can't wait. It's going to be the biggest and best ever. Every detail matters. Couldn't be more excited to get that here.
Oh, there you go, KD.
He's got 17 in this opening quarter. The Suns push their lead back to 10. Well, and speaking of watching a guy play, he's sitting here at the sports table, Bull. You know, it wasn't just a whole new roster of players, basically, but talk about this coaching staff and the job that they've done in navigating some of those early challenges and the improvement we've seen in Bull and getting himself into the rotation.
It was a plan, right? We had these guys on a whole new team, basically, our bench. How you develop them. Frank's done such a good job with that. He looks at every detail, the rotation, who's playing where, and it all matters. It absolutely all matters. And Bull's done a great job. He's got an opportunity. He's rebounding, he's defending, he's playing with his athleticism. And he's incredibly unique in what he's done. And we love having him here, that's for sure.
KD trying a little heat check early. J.O. inside. Gets the clear.
It's right there to kind of knock it away right into the hands of J.O.
Yeah, and I'm, for one, kind of excited when you see the likes of an O'Neal on the floor with the Josh Okogie, what Josh has been able to do on the defensive end as we kind of look ahead of the playoffs.
No, I think for us, when you have the level of shot making you have and talent, sometimes you just try to get away with pure talent. We want to always play as hard as everyone, compete with everyone. With J.O., he's always going to compete first on the ground. He's going to rebound. He's going to do all those things. That's what Royce is going to do as well. When you play hard with talent we have, you should be really hard to beat.
Go back and look at this bucket for KD.
Just the unselfish play.
Mr. Chester, come here. Come here, buddy. Don't just stare at me. Come here.
Gordon at the line for the
Chester, I like you. You're a good boy. Bull. My shit froze.
And here's another guy, Eric Gordon, in his 16th year. He started so many games. He's come off the bench. And just what that means to have a guy like that who, throughout his career, has played both roles and does so almost seamlessly.
Will Anderson Jr. wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Oh, are they doing that like right now?
How he's getting the ball.
Like the awards shit?
He can get to the basket, he can shoot. He's been terrific. I know a great addition. Someone James Jones was all over. We wanted to get. We targeted him. We love him here. So he's done a great job for us.
Collins able to get himself inside. Suns with a 40-point quarter and looking for more here. Durant already with 19.
Yeah, NFL honors. Oh, so I'm assuming they'll be announcing MVP like tonight.
There's a little more than a second differential between the shot and game clock. Durant with a crossover, throws the defender, gets it right.
KD. All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. 40-28, kind of a high-scoring first quarter. We are on half for a 160. We're on pace for a 160-point game. Is that math right? Yeah, that math is correct. I doubt that would happen, though.
Durant double. In the corner, Booker. Good rotation from Claxton. Booker able to hit with two defenders bearing down on him.
Two drives to the paint. Nearly lost the ball on this one.
This is a team that is last in the NBA in offensive efficiency in the fourth quarter. Wants them putting up 30. There's two. With their offensive firepower, if they can get somehow to the top 10, that's going to be a...
I realized something just now. I'm white trash. I am. Don't know why it took me so long to realize that. I've been white trash for a few years now. I feel like I was white trash as a kid, but I feel like you can't blame a kid for that. Like, my family's not white trash. It's just me. I feel like I've always been white trash. But you can only blame me for that for, like, the last few years.
Swing pass by Nurkic. Taking off.
Just like that, tied up again at 89 all. Both fires across the page, Diop, and KBT sticks the triple.
And Frank Vogel was very positive about
an easy two with the top. Inside, Book with a drive and a tough runner. No, Bull tries to tip it to himself. Booker behind the back end to the hands of Gordon. And Gordon, how about that drive? Tremendous start for the Suns, leading it as we head to the second, 40-28 over the visiting Jazz. It's time now for the Make You Smile stat brought to you by Studio B Smiles. And well, that'll bring you all kinds of smiles, Annie. You got 19 from Kevin Durant, already 13 field goal attempts.
Katie's already got 19 points.
Listed as questionable before the game. It comes out. And that three-point stroke is on the money tonight. All of his points coming from behind the stripe.
And they've done such a great job taking care of the basketball in that first quarter. Only 2 turnovers.
Yeah, fifth time this season, the Suns have hung 40 on the scoreboard in the first.
And they had 12 assists on 15 field goals.
Over inside, redirected by Collins, trying to get it to go down. He thought he was fouled, but the Suns on the clear.
Well, Chester was outside my room for a good 20 minutes or so. I didn't realize that. And then he came scratching at my door. Turns out he ripped up some shit out in the fucking basement. That's great. I also live in my parents' basement.
His three-point shot looks pretty, but the fact that they've got to play up on him gives him the opportunity to get to the basket.
And going into a big body there in Taylor and Horton Tucker. As you talked about when the Suns were able to do that first, 7-2, they outscored the Jazz in points off turnovers.
Yeah, I really am white trash. Holy shit.
It goes back to what we said in that second half of the night against Milwaukee.
Smoke weed, drink, live in my parents' basement.
I think we're slowly seeing
Red Sox fan.
really start to understand.
I really am white trash.
Until you're down by 10 points in order to do that as Collins connects on a three.
Yeah, and as much as the Suns have dominated that first quarter, they held Markkanen to only 2 points. He only took 2 shots. He was 1 or 2.
Yeah, his coach Bill Hardy talks about Markkanen. Nice power move inside by Nurk, and Markkanen gives a better understanding now. Coming in, Lowry now in his 7th season, a one-time All-Star. But just getting a better understanding that, you don't have to...
They aren't showing the awards on TV yet. They're just putting it on Twitter right now. The award starts at 8 for you in 20 minutes. Wait, so are you in the Mountain Time Zone? I just assumed you were in San Francisco.
Now you figure some more MCAs will be available for Grayson, who's already got 5 assists tonight. Every Sun starter has at least 1 assist. Here's CHT to drive inside. He's going to be fouled by Bradley Beal. We're talking part of that Lakers championship. Frank Vogel was the head coach of.
And the Suns have had a lot of open looks, and the great pass up court by Nurk to Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen, he may not score a lot of points, even though he's capable of scoring points.
Looks like we're going to destroy the Jazz tonight.
But he's so good at his spot, playing defense, rebounding, just being a guy that, if there's a double team, he's going to be open. Or if they come at him, he's able to get
You're in Mountain Time Zone?
to one of the other open guys.
Tucker at the line.
I'm in the Superior Time Zone, Eastern. I think Eastern Time Zone is better.
Credit Will Hardy, who's made some adjustments now in his 2nd season as a head coach. This team got out of the gates a little slow, but since mid-December, Annie, they begin to kind of make a slow ascent.
I'm in the Superior Time Zone.
In the conversation with
Syracuse, New York.
Power move inside. He's got 8 to go on with 5 boards.
Yeah, Utah just doesn't have anybody size-wise to contain Nurk down low.
Here is the rookie Hendricks, pocket pass inside to Collins, who hammers it home.
And this is where you would like to see Bobo kind of hang back near the basket so they can't get there. We talked about them not being a great three-point shooting team. You got to pick your poison, always do.
Beal on the cut, sets up Ball with a corner look.
But Bobo is so intimidating with that 7-2 frame.
Horton Tucker, using that big body, getting into Allen, will get the whistle and the foul. Or once he starts getting downhill, it is hard to stop, kind of like this guy.
Yeah, John Collins plays a lot of different positions for them, inside, outside, and just a one-on-one right there with Little going against him.
Collins comes in averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds, but you mentioned averaging a double-double over the last 7 games, 17 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 63% from the field.
Yeah, they definitely should be alive in all time zones.
Knocked that one down. He's played in just now 5 of the last 25 games, so trying to find his way back into the rotation. And Utah, another team that made some deals. You see Will Hardy, 2nd season, 35 years of age. He's been more than a decade under Greg Popovich. Part of the coaching staff of the 2020 games. Nurk inside. Break down defensively, and he makes it pay.
Yeah, Horton Tucker tried to come over and double team, but Nurk said, no way.
Here's the rookie Hendricks.
I should live stream the NFL draft reaction. I might. Because now that I'm more into football, like, the thing about the baseball draft is sometimes I watch the baseball draft, but it's like you're not going to see these guys for like 5 years. But it's like when the NFL draft, like you're going to see them like in a few months.
Beal on a drive, drops it, great pocket pass inside to Nurkic.
And great penetration pulling off the top for Bradley Beal. And so they had to help out down low, Utah did, and then a nice bounce pass to Nurkic.
Suns 24 points in the paint to 18 for the Jazz. It's THT with a floater across the lane. And Nasir Little getting some early.
It would just depend. Like if the NFL draft is happening during like a Red Sox game, I might not, but.
With their biggest lead.
The Suns with a nice rebound, pushing it up court. Grayson Allen with a nice bounce pass to Bobo, putting it down.
Yeah, the NBA draft is like that too.
Here. They lose it. Here comes Kidd with 2 seconds. Trying to beat the horn for 3. Get it!
Back to live action. Jason Kidd will shoot up a 3. He got it! Jason Kidd has tied the game.
With 2.5, same as regulation time.
Jason Kidd with his 8th three-pointer of the game.
5 seconds and a half. 4, 3. Ball is stolen by Jason Kidd. He'll put up a shot from midcourt. It goes! Oh, Shazam! The three-pointer by Kidd as the buzzer ends the first half.
Boston wins over the Kings. Alley-oop inbounds. Tipped away by Smith. Kidd with 2 seconds. 35-footer by Jason Kidd at the buzzer.
Keep the rebound. Get one shot off. That time it goes. Oh, he puts it in. A fitting finish to a wild third quarter. Terry fending off. Bounce to Crawford, poked away. Kidd's got it. Half-court shot at the buzzer.
I love Jason Kidd highlights, but I don't like Jason Kidd. He's kind of a piece of shit. And he's the coach for the Mavericks, and I don't like the Mavericks. My iPad keeps freezing. I use my iPad as like a second screen. You can do that. The Utah Jazz do suck. They're 26 and 26 right now. They'll probably be under 500 after this game.
Every assist the Phoenix Suns have this season, Chick-fil-A Valley Restaurant will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns, Phoenix Mercury Foundation.
The Jazz have not let it at all tonight. The game was obviously tied when it started, then the Suns hit it too. Then the Jazz tied it up, and then the Suns retook the lead, and they haven't given it up since. Nuggets Lakers going to be a great game. I don't know, the Lakers haven't been as great this year as they have been in years past.
And it shows you what can happen when you take care of the basketball.
I think the Nuggets will win by like 15.
First half so far for the Suns.
Suns shooting 86% here in this second quarter. As Markkanen comes back on the floor on the drive against Bull. And Moats mentioned that Markkanen only 2 points and only attempted 2 field goals as he is able to draw the foul there on Bull, who will pick up his second. To the use of line 2 shots. Suns 10-2 outscoring the Jazz here in this second quarter already.
The biggest thing we saw in that, especially in that first quarter.
So yeah, I'll just give you guys an idea of how much of a delay it's on. Like the game is on when I'm watching on like the NBA League Pass. So right now they're at. Oh wait, I'll wait for the clock to restart again.
With the pace, knowing that this is a Jazz team that has been the top scoring team going back to the first of the year.
Yeah, and as you talk about how they came back against OKC, so you cannot take, the game off. And then I think sometimes too, if the Suns will see that they can get a big lead, and You wonder what that fourth quarter is going to be like.
Yeah, Bradley.
Touch right there. 13 points.
All right, so right now they're at 7:35 that you guys see on the scoreboard. And I'll tell you when they're at 7:35 on mine.
Averaging not quite 18 points per game.
Well, and I think this is one of the things that Frank Vogel talked about, the positives and negatives about Bobo. You know, in his size, he creates problems, but in his footwork, when he's guarding somebody smaller and a little bit quicker, it's tough for him to get back.
Sexton of his drive, shooting 88% from the free throw line. We're not looking at this talking about the moving of the feet here.
Well, and Bull, he just puts his hip right into him, and he doesn't have to with his size. So he's still a young player learning the game.
And there you see Coach Kevin Durant as he's got the tablet. He's going to go right.
And now. So that's almost like a full minute. That actually might be over a full minute. That's sad.
Sexton on the push.
Lakers beat your Celtics. They did. I mean, you got Lakers winning, especially on Kobe Bryant's statue revealing night. You know they're going to be motivated. Yeah, that is true. What got you into NASCAR, bro? I've never really gotten into it. So, NASCAR was always on in my house. Like, always. My mom always watched it. And so, like, ever since I was born, I guess NASCAR was on, but I don't really remember NASCAR being on in my house that much. Until, like, 2009, I have a few faint memories of NASCAR races in 2009. And then, in 2010, my friend Camden from Vermont, he was a Kyle Busch fan, and I was a copycat. I just wanted to be exactly like him, so I was a copycat in, like, every way. And I was like, oh, I'm a Kyle Busch fan too now. And over the years, he's, like, kind of changed his favorite drivers, but I've always stuck with Kyle Busch. So that's really what got me into NASCAR, was just, like, I guess wanting to relate to my friend. Like, that's what mainly got me into it, I guess. And I guess also watching the races with my mom. Me and my mom would watch races every week. We would go to a few races. And then once she died, it just kind of turned into, like, I'm watching the races by myself. Sometimes I'll have friends come over who are able to watch it with me. But they don't really care about it as much as I do.
Raising up, catch it in from the corner. In fact, not even a full 23 years of age, about 22.5. Broke on the crossover, gets inside. And hammers it down.
But yeah, you definitely should get into NASCAR. A lot of people don't like what it's turned into, but I think NASCAR is still amazing. Like, I really enjoy it.
Beautiful skip pass up ahead. Bridges slashing to the cup.
I'm going to 3 races this year, I think. I might not do one of them, but I'll be at least 2 of them.
He's almost like, don't even run a play for me. Just give me the ball.
Behind the back delivery to D.A. Give him the dime. Shot clock at 5. Book gets the angles, goes glass, and the kiss.
A lot of players just regress.
Booker, they're going to score that. Plus the foul.
That was a perfect chance for you to say Peyton over 8.
Booker. He's against the rim. Devin Booker right now. Bible chasing Booker. Can he get it off? There it is. And that.
But I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning for my leg, and I think they'll tell me that I'm good to go back to work on, well, Tuesday. I ain't working on Monday.
And this is an absolute gem. Santiago from Uruguay sitting there with
Hopefully.
his young son. Watching the Suns game sponsored by Valley Chevy. Chance to be featured on the broadcast. Post your photo with a hashtag CouchSideFan. Great shot breaking out the Valley tees.
Those t-shirts are great. Large and small.
And again, it's just another, reflection of the new media rights deal the Suns have put together with our broadcast partner, Arizona's Family Sports, the streaming package. Fans from across the globe have been able to check out Suns games in ways that they've never been able to before.
Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski wins Coach of the Year.
Inside the Nurse, scoops it out the field. Shot clock winding down.
The Browns did do surprisingly good, though.
Well, the Suns did a great job getting the ball inside the Nurse, and he got triple teamed, and what a great passer he is. Gets it down in the corner, good rotation.
Well, and with each and every game, as Marketing stops from the elbow, and it's just his second.
Dan
game.
Campbell got robbed. Yeah, I agree.
But I think with each passing game, we're just seeing kind of almost like an onion, a different layer of Nurk, especially with his passing, Annie.
Well, you know what? Maybe Dan Campbell would have won Coach of the Year if it wasn't for that one fucking try to go for two call. And then, they go for two, miss it like 5 fucking times, and they're still just determined to go for two. And he could have just kicked the extra point, tied up the game, and fucking went to overtime. But that game still pisses me off.
8 points for Markham. Comes in averaging 24 per game. Field a nice backdoor spin. Fires it out to Little. Over to Nurk. Fires the three. Sexton. Motors down the floor. Nasir Little with a great close down defensively. Get the block. It goes back to Markham. Dunn. Whistles a pass to Sexton. And great defensive pursuit that time and rotation for the Suns.
Well, and with 4 players being gone in that
EG?
gives Nasir a chance to be in the rotation tonight.
Beautiful hustle from Okogie. And Nasir Little hustle play trying to get there before done, but will get whistled for the foul as Eubanks, Allen, and Durant all check back in.
You can see the drive inside and from behind. Little gets a hold of that one.
15 foul on the Suns, so Jazz in the bonus for remaining 5 minutes as Bradley Beal will sit down to see the Suns and Jazz even in blocks. Jazz looking to win a 3rd straight game against some of the NBA elite, having knocked off Oklahoma City and prior to that Milwaukee. They outscored the Thunder 60-36 in the paint.
DeMar Hamlin should win Comeback Player of the Year. I agree, actually. I really do. Most people don't agree with that, but I do. I think he should. Dude literally died and now is no longer dead. It doesn't become much more of a comeback than that. Being dead and now not being dead. That's the ultimate comeback. I mean, literally. To die and to now not be dead is, yeah, I consider that the greatest possible comeback ever.
Yeah, how he was able to thread the needle on that.
Dante George with a pretty left-hand drive. George, 16th pick overall out of Baylor. He's been chosen to play in the Rising Stars game. Grayson reset to the left, lets it fly. Can't get him at J.O., able to track it down. Okogie on the drive, but can't get past Kessler, who will get the block. Marketing. Extra pass finds Sexton with a corner look. Timeout, Phoenix. 62-51 and 11 points. Suns lead.
People saying that he barely did anything. Well, I mean, that is kind of true. But to die and then to come back to life, I'd consider that the ultimate comeback. He should not have gotten that. I mean, honestly, it probably should have been Dan Campbell, but, I mean, Dan Campbell. I'm sure if it wasn't for that dumbass game against the Cowboys, the ending of that, he might have gotten it. I don't know how much, like, stock they put into one bad call. And I mean, he got farther than the Browns did, though. So are these awards voted on after the regular season or after the playoffs? Like, because in baseball, they pick all those awards right after the regular season ends, but then they announce them after the World Series. So, like, anything that you do in the playoffs doesn't matter. Is it like that in football, or is it, do playoffs count towards those awards?
Right now, Jazz in the midst of a 10-2 scoring run. They said, Andy, with their scoring prowess over the last month and a half,
they're voted on after the regular season? Okay. I feel like Coach of the Year should be something that is voted on, like, after the playoffs. That's the one thing, like, that's the one award that I feel like should be, that should take playoffs into consideration.
Just a little pump fake, both by Grayson Allen and Eric Gordon have the ability to knock down those threes, but they can get to the basket.
Suns shooting the three ball extremely well tonight. 8 of 17. Mark able to catch and shoot three. Boy, he has just turned into an absolutely all-around great player. 7th year, 7th pick overall, originally by Minnesota, but he has found himself a home in Salt Lake City as KD to the floater.
Yeah, last year was most improved player, was an all-star.
17 double-doubles on the season. He had 33 and 11 in that 124-117 win against OKC. Can't get that turnaround to go.
So, 49ers faithful, I want your score prediction for the Super Bowl, and then I want your Super Bowl MVP. For me, I think the Chiefs win 30-27, and I think probably Pat Mahomes gets it.
Clarkson starting early in the season. Now coming off the bench, Walker Kessler cleared for the miss. Marketing. And is able to bait Durant into the foul there. KD.
This is Patrick Mahomes' senior DUI of the year. Henry Ruggs won that award a few years ago.
And then the pump fake, he misses them. Marketing kind of throws his elbow out right there to get the contact.
And so they're going to challenge it. Quick timeout, we'll be back.
You can't trust Shanahan in big games. I mean, last week was a pretty big game. I'd say so. But I feel bad for Mahomes. His family is awful, yeah. They really are. Jackson's terrible. I don't like Brittany. You should just go join Kelsey's family. Like, just be like the brother-in-law or some shit. Like, not the, like, be the uncle that's, like, not actually an uncle, but, like, is, like, one of the friends of, like, the dad, so you call him uncle, you know? You should just go join Travis Kelce's family. Be like, part of Taylor Swift's family. That'd be a much better family to be a part of.
Suns. The 50-point lead. Suns challenge the last foul call. Here's the call from John Gomez.
After review, the challenge is unsuccessful.
I love that Taylor Swift's at games, and I love that she's dating Travis Kelce. But I don't like that she's friends with Brittany Mahomes. Brittany Mahomes is very toxic.
That's the trouble with his mic, but you know the answer based on the response from the fans.
Kevin Durant getting him with his body as he tried to avoid him. And usually the offensive player, if they get the defense up in the air, they're going to get the call.
No first foul on KD. Markkanen will go to the line. Again, the free throw line has allowed the Jazz to stay within striking distance here. Let's get a message from our friends at Kia.
The all-powerful Kia SUVs assembled in Georgia.
Saw a Super Bowl ad with Messi. Who doesn't love Messi? Besides, like, half the world. A lot of people don't like him.
In this second quarter.
We have only 2 free throws in this quarter by the Suns, both by Beal.
I don't see D-Book on the bench. That's sad.
And
Oh.
the Jazz are 12 of 15. The Suns 7 of 7.
Durant's got the smaller Chris Dunn on him. This bullies way down inside with an unstoppable turnaround.
Brock Purdy's on a Super Bowl commercial. I mean, Anna Fry.
KD wearing those shiny kicks tonight. Is Dunn trying to go with a slam, and Kevin Durant slams the door on him, but it gets deflected into the hands of Collins for the easy hammer. Beal with the ball fake. Gets inside with the left hand. Collins.
Is it just me or does Anna Fry look like Purdy?
Certainly appeared as though there was enough contact.
No, it's not just you. That's like the whole joke.
Giving a force to miss, but Sexton with the offense.
Is that she does. I personally don't think she looks too much like him, but I do see somewhat of a resemblance.
Always got to be wary of Clarkson from everyone on the floor, and that is why. Clarkson shooting just 28%
So,
season, a rare.
I hope you guys decide to join me for the second half. I will be going outside to smoke at halftime, but I hope you guys will stick around, join me for the second half when I return.
Uniform. Would be curious to see if he's able to kind of regain his focus.
Yeah, quite a bit. He's able to score a lot of points, 37 points in their second meeting.
I don't think this game's over, honestly.
Jefferson connects for the second time behind the stripe tonight. Collins with a pocket pass.
Well, the Jazz continuing to get inside.
It is a team that is not going to go away. They've not had a lead yet tonight. Suns' biggest lead's been 19. Beal getting Sexton on his hip. Take that little 14-footer, but Eubanks under the corral. Here's Dunn. Sexton will fire the quick three. Got it.
That's just it. You scout a team, and no matter
Yeah, now they're back 8 points behind.
The NBA, as far as statistics are concerned, Utah knocking down their threes tonight.
Yeah, they say you really have to look over the last, 45 days. They've been much improved with everything. 19 made threes as Durant gets pushed out of bounds.
Ooh.
They're saying he jumped out of bounds.
Scott Twardowski telling Frank Vogel that Kevin Durant jumped out of bounds. I'm not sure why a player would do that when he's got the ball, which would result in a turnover.
And Chris Dunn argues, I didn't touch you.
A rare free throw in here in the second quarter for the Suns. It comes with 12.6 left as KD just tried to smile that one off. 10 of 15 from the field tonight for Durant. Comes in fourth in the league in points per game, minutes per game. His most since 2013-2014 season. 1 of 2 for Eubanks. So Jazz will get the final shot of the half. Clarkson fires across to Dunn on the catch.
All right, so that's halftime. 75-66, 9-point game at half. I will return at 10:20 for the second half, and I'll be right back.
Tom Leander and Tom Chambers. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
games of Hoops on Wednesday. We got a top 10 right here on NBA.com. At number 10, it's a little Jalen on Jalen crime. It's a trick as old as time. Just step on your opponent's shoelaces, then you're going places. Jaylen Brown gets that one to go down at number 10. Moving along to number 9, and if you got a big man that can shoot, that's a bonus. In fact, that's Domantas Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis beats the buzzer at the end of the third. That one's in at number 9. We don't get to say it much anymore. The West Beast is unleashed. Amir Coffey sets it up, and Russell Westbrook gets the stuff at number 8. On to number 7. Daniel was traveling tonight on a plane, looking and bringing the pain to Donovan Mitchell as he swats that shot. That was good for number 7. At 6, Killian Hayes has the ability to amaze. Look at him line up that halftime buzzer beater, high arching shot, and that one drops in at number 6. Up to number 5. You can't beat Donovan Mitchell every time. This shot looked like an afterthought, but he got it to drop, just running out of bounds. He flings it up there, and it goes down. That one at number 5. On to number 4, where we always get up off the floor. Kristaps Porzingis can bring this, and Derek White set him in flight. That's good for number 4. At number 3, the kid Trey can play. Trae Young getting it done up top shelf, and Jalen Johnson drops in with the hammer at number 3. On to number 2, and the rookie really wants his cookie. Brandon Miller, a thriller, just getting back and swatting that shot. Defense hit at number 2, but at number 1, Malik Monk bringing the funk. Davion Mitchell throws it to the sky, and that's where this guy flies. Malik lays at number 1 on NBA.com. Done it.
Welcome to the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report. That is one of the cutest Suns fans I've ever seen. Devin Booker shirt. Biggest lead for the Suns was 19, and then Utah scores 38 points in the second quarter. Suns defense kind of took the quarter off a little bit.
A little bit, but this Jazz team's been explosive the last little while. I mean, and you know what Marvin can do, and then obviously Clarkson's going to knock down threes. He knocked down 3 of them then, so yeah, they play solid basketball. I'll tell you what, Coach Hardy isn't going to put up with any long
There's a little exchange between him and Sexton. What did you see?
This was all over him. What do you call that? 7 quick timeout? All up in his face, and he sat for about a quarter.
Suns missing 5 players. 4 were dealt today, and then Devin Booker out with a hip injury. So KD decides to take over. Started 8 for 10 shooting in this game at 19 points after the first quarter. Now working on 23.
Picking up the slack for sure. But yeah, he was on an absolute roll. He's almost impossible to guard. They've got guys that guard. I mean, John Wall take that back. Yes, they're long up the middle, but yeah, I just go right to the hole in the bit. He is so gifted offensively.
16 for Bradley Beal. How about the Suns moving the ball around? Gordon zips it over, and there's Grayson Allen, his career high 8 assists coming into this game. TC Hayes' new career high. He has 9 assists in the first half. Wow, the Suns as a team with 23.
When you're pass the ball to the open guy, that's what they've been doing all night long. I mean, Nurkic is the one who gets it underneath and finds people. But yeah, they've been passing it. And, you know, Allen, the 9 assists are great, but man, he pulls up from deep down. It's such a large step, too.
3 deep against the team that drafted him where he started his NBA career. Beal's big shot, I would say, is back. Starts 3 of 3 deep. Had struggled for a couple weeks, especially with that mask. He is 4 or 5 from far away.
Yeah, the one wasn't close, but the other 4 were rock bottom.
Stars on display tonight. 2 guys that put a lot of work into it. Luka Doncic is one. This is Durant. Get it. Kevin Durant. He is a stone cold shot maker. Just able to go wherever he wants to on the floor because no one can stop him. How did he do it? How did he do it?
so versatile. His combination of size and skill, remarkable score kept the rank. That is a Lucas special.
Nobody can guard Luka. That's just a matchup nightmare for any defense in this league.
Returns to Footprint Center this fall, September 6th. Get ready for a party with the Silla Chaos. That's taken the world by storm. Over their 20-year career, Banda MS has developed a style that blends the best of the regional Mexican genre and modern pop music. Get your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com. Suns shooting 62% from the field, 50% deep. We've got our same-game parlay. They're now 10-point favorites with the over-under being 263. These two teams have combined for 141 already.
What they just double that?
Yeah, that would have been 282.
Well, they're quite. This is so good. 131.
We're a little more concerned about the puppy races out there.
I was trying to look and see my dog is doing it. I gave you a pep talk.
That's right. And you had Roddy, and I had Royce to the new Suns. We named those puppies.
Great names. I like that. They're both. I would name a dog either one of those names.
We'll get an update on the race, on the puppy races. Next segment. But first, Beal and Allen are dealing. Check out these sweet passes. Bradley finds Nurk. And then Grayson. Hello, boy. That's your guy. 3,000.
And Mitchell coming back the other way. Slammed on the brakes. Knocks down the jumper. Donovan Mitchell works on hard to cross him over. Gets inside. Oh, what a move by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell.
Now he's starting to come on.
Yeah, right when they needed to close out the game. Good to have that guy on your team.
Mitchell. Three is good. Cavs by 3.
Dishes to Booker. Ball game.
Booker splits. Inside. Booker scores.
Just going. He's got to do like Toledo.
That's beautiful basketball.
Beautiful part so is Devin knew exactly where he was going.
He escapes, he scores, and the foul. He's just putting on a show as he did in Indianapolis on Friday night. He is scalding right now. Again late in the clock, it's desperation.
Halliburton tries another three. Clock ticks, gonna put one up. Jokic for the win. It's good. Jokic got it.
The Suns have 23 assists, TC, then got 5 more assists during this halftime puppy race.
This went completely sideways.
I'm back.
I think he's going to be back in that rotation. The Suns again trading away some guys today, losing four players, and then no Devin Booker because of his injury. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. But I kind of felt going into this game, this was like a 40-50 piece game for Kevin Durant. It's on the way.
Yeah, he absolutely could be. But it's just so nice to see the Suns team play with one of the stars out well. You know, well, I mean, good teams play with good. For one of their guys are out, good teams play well no matter what. But I like to see that's a great sign for this team.
We talked about the passing for the Suns. It's their Devo offense. Whip it good. Devo, whip it and whip it good.
Yeah, maybe whip it a bit. KD came off the bench with this one. He loved it.
And you know Devo.
Yes, Charles, what kind of crowd reaction does he anticipate during the upcoming player introductions?
I think if they're nice to him, that's great. But that might hurt me more than them being negative.
So, at halftime, the Suns are leading 75-66.
So remarkable. Look out for cameo for national television. Well received by Charles.
KD has 23, Nurkic has 12, EG has 9, Bradley Beal has 16, Grayson Allen has 6, Drew Eubanks has none. Josh Okogie had 4, Nassim Little had none. Bol had 2. Azubuike. Who's this? Theo Maledon and Saban Lee have not entered. I guess they just got called up from to G League. I think I've seen those names before, but.
We've got a third overtime and a bust.
Ball is sponsored by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Take it to another level with Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you. Schwartz Laser Eye Center. TeamEyeDoc.com. APS, making every day brighter. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns Cup. And by FanDuel, make every moment more.
Well, you know, just a couple of legends there on the walls here at Footprint Center. Hall of Famers. Halftime here at the Footprint Center. The Suns leading the Utah Jazz. I got the Hall of Famer as well, speaking of HOFers. And the Suns building a 19-point lead. Never trailed in this one, Andy, but we've seen this Utah team really start to come on of late, and the Suns get a little glimpse of it there, especially in that second quarter.
Yeah, they started knocking down a few threes, but the biggest thing is they got to the free throw line, Utah did, and they out-rebounded the Suns in that second quarter, especially on the offensive glass. And that was a big difference because they got second and third opportunities.
Yeah, terrific offensive rebounding club are the Jazz. Game Insights brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center. Visit TeamEyeDoc.com. You see the Suns assist, though, with 23 of them coming in that first half. Only 4 turnovers. Same story for the Jazz. The Jazz ended up getting some better ball movement in that second quarter as well. You see the numbers in the season matchups between these two clubs. For an outlook on the second half, let's swing it over to Amanda Pflugrad, who caught up with Suns assistant coach Miles Simon just a few moments ago.
Miles, quite the contrast from last game where you only had 3 assists at the half. Tonight, it's 23. How do you like the way that the guys are moving the ball, spreading the wealth out there?
Love watching it. Like, that's great basketball by us. Brad set the tone, Nurk moving the ball. It's just popping, guys moving, everybody gets a touch and gets a feel, and then that really sets the pace for our offense.
Speaking of just spreading the wealth out there for this team, you look at KD, 19 points after one, Beal getting it going too. What stood out to you so far with the guys, just the impact that they're having?
Well, I love the pace that we're playing with. Like, we got a ton of transition early. Then the half-court offense was good with the ball and player movement. And then once everybody gets a feel of the ball, then you just see it going in multiple times. We become pretty unstoppable.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Amanda. Thank you, Miles. And we're talking about the offensive rebounding for Utah, Annie. 7 of their 8 came in that second quarter. As a result, they've outscored the Suns in second chance points 11-4. That is another category. You see Beanie Book sitting courtside.
T-Book.
Suns just taking a precautionary move with the hip soreness. And KD, not surprisingly, coming out aggressive to start.
So here's the second half.
23 first half points on 10 of 15 shooting.
And we saw that lead in the first quarter, how the Suns, because they were getting defensive rebounds and keeping the Jazz off the offensive glass. As you said, they had 7 offensive rebounds in that second quarter to help keep them in it. And then they had 12 free throws in that second quarter to 4 for the Suns. So the Suns look to see them be a little bit more aggressive to try and get the free throw line.
Yeah, Phoenix 9 of 18 from beyond the arc. Jazz 8 of 20. 75 first half points. 5th time this season and 2nd time in the last 3 games.
Yeah, shooting 61% from the floor and 50% from threes.
Yeah, 15 straight games. The Suns have shot 49% or better as Collins with an easy offensive rebound and putback, adding to his totals now. He's got another double-double.
They're kind of coming back.
7 now 8 games, 15 and 10 for Collins. Chris Dunn draped all over Kevin Durant. Pocket pass inside, Nurk able to.
Yeah, that'll be a 3-point play.
KD's got some pretty fancy shoes on tonight.
Yeah, he's got the sweet, shiny kid.
Never mind.
But great
I'm an idiot.
Defense gets bumped off, and a nice drop by Kevin Durant for another assist for the Suns. Very patient, drawing the foul.
Here comes Dunn. Markkanen able to navigate his way across the paint. He's got 15. 2 scores in double figures for the Jazz. Makes it a 7-point game. Beal drops it in heavy traffic. Collins coming behind, generates the steal. Sexton to the trailing Markkanen, and we're going to get an offensive foul.
Nice.
Sexton barrels over Kevin Durant.
Well, we talked about in the first half how physical this Utah team is. They're not afraid of contact. And Sexton just running Kevin Durant over.
Beal getting the defender. Dunn on his hip, fires out to Durant. Can't connect on the 3. Markkanen with the left hand, lost it.
Yeah, Grayson.
On the push, drops it off the Beal.
Yeah, Beal.
Grayson Allen with 10 assists, a career high.
25 assists now for the Suns here in this one. Sexton trying to pull his way down to the baseline. Able to slip through traffic and gets it up and in. 11 points for Sexton to go along with his 7 assists. He came off the bench the first 3 meetings of the season between these two clubs. It was Beal, the nice floater over the taller Kessler.
Nurkic setting the nice screen and Beal able to create some openness for that shot.
Dunn will take the sidestep 3 and connect on it. Shooting 41% from beyond the arc. He moved over to guard SGA in the second half of that cover behind win against the Thunder and was instrumental in getting that victory at home. just a one-off roadie. They've got a heavy dose of home games continuing. Back and forth between Beal and the Bosnian Beast. And that'll be off the knee of Bradley Beal. And boy, again, a lot of hand-checking and grabbing being allowed as Frank Vogel is incensed down there. The baseline official, Matt Myers.
Yeah, two-man game right there, and they cannot come up with a foul.
6-point game, as close as they've been since early, and now Grayson Allen's going to be whistled for that one, and Frank Vogel is pointing to the other end of the floor, saying, what gives here?
Well, maybe for the Suns that they've got to fall down once there's contact. It's a drive by Sexton, and I think once Grayson Allen threw that arm out, that's where he got called for it.
You mean the one that Sexton had hooked? Sexton with a quick pull on the three, up and over Durant.
They're back.
And it'll make it 3-point game.
They're back in it.
Here, early third at Footprint.
This ain't good. They are back in it.
Quick advance pass up ahead to Beal. Beal explodes into the paint with the scoop and score.
And he got hit in the face.
Rebound.
Wish D-Book could come in, but he's hurt.
Season opening, explodes to the basket, gets it up, gets it in with a finish and the foul.
The Suns are off and running, and they've gotten some really good fast breaks in this situation, and Atlanta did not cover the middle.
Team went ahead and did have a practice session. You know, one of the things that Frank Vogel has talked about, and while it wasn't a full practice, is Beal, a tough drive and finish high off the glass.
Well, Bradley Beal has participated in the three-point shooting in the past also.
Great backdoor cut, and Beal brings the boom.
They're also highly efficient. Basically, all three shoot 50% there. How about the anticipation by Beal for that steal? Great job defensively.
Beal with the final seconds winding down here. See if we can get a shot away. Eubanks with a bone-jarring screen. Beal goes. Boom. He's got a 40-piece.
Right, defending, just gets his clock cleaned by the screen set by Eubanks. And
I still believe that Phoenix has a ton of talent, but not quite a complete roster as some of those other teams.
In the corner, that three is good for Bates Diop. Free throw's good for Beal. He's got 18. And going to get 2 more here. Another easy steal. Hammers it home, and that will prompt a Washington timeout. Let's cover tonight's AAA Smart Home Security. It's a great defensive movement here, Danny.
Well, it really was. Utah had a great opportunity and a big block by Nasir Little. And watch the rotation. Everybody's moving. Kickouts by Utah. They're rotating the ball. And the defense is also rotating, making it really difficult to get a shot off. And that's really what's going to win the game for the Suns. We know that they can score, but it's going to be their defense that creates the offense.
Here you see Naz. I'm sure Naz is one of those players, Andy, that can breathe a little sigh of relief. It is a real thing for players' names who've been linked to potential trades. His was among them, and whether there's any validity to them or not, you know that between the players, his friends, his family, that gets back to them. And so you can understand kind of the nerve-wracking moments that they've had to deal with, especially in the days leading up to today's deadline.
Yeah, I mean, all the players, 39 players were traded and in the league. And when you have names being thrown around, you're absolutely right. The family and the friends knowing. And you say, okay, you got to block that out. Block the noise out. You can't think about it. And so for players, am I going to get traded? Am I going to play? Where am I playing? And what am I doing? And so how do you focus on the game? And that's, you know, when Frank Vogel talked about being a pro, because that's what everybody kind of goes through.
Boston gets an opening. Won't get that one. First miss from beyond the stripe here in this third quarter for the Jazz. Allen gets the switch with it. Rangy Markkanen on him. Beal drives inside. There is Dunn. Two-time Big East Player of the Year, now in his 8th season. 5th pick overall, originally by Minnesota, but Dunn has seemingly found himself a spot in Will Hardy's system in Utah. Nurk trying one early, won't get that one either. Grant trying to crowd the space of Markkanen. As KD had the big block in that double overtime win. Nurk with the thievery gets the steal. Touch pass Allen from KD with the Euro. Back at the Beal, fires the three, splashdown.
That's a great heads-up play. Nurkic with great defense on the steal. Grayson Allen pushing the ball. They got the ball to KD, went back around, and Beal was wide open.
That possession was a thing of beauty. Gets the handoff from Kessler. That was like a clear out right there on the defender Allen in front of the official. Racing on the drive and kick.
KD.
Durant with a crossover with the ball.
Yeah.
A good penetration by Grayson Allen, just really creating that shot for KD.
Markkanen won't get the drive. Defended nicely there by Nurk, avoiding the foul. Suns on the push. Touch pass.
EG.
Sets, fires.
Yeah! Timeout, Jazz.
KD's loving it. A 10-0 Phoenix run.
On the defensive end, the Suns picking things up and pushing it down the court. Eric Gordon knocking down a three.
Taps it once and can't make it. Charles looks like he's just determined to take over this game. That time, about as authoritatively as you can, he went coast to coast. Here comes Harper out with it. The Cavs have 4-on-1. Barkley being the one.
Because Harper created the open court, he's challenging Charles. Now, if you about Charles to just say, hey, kid, take this stuff out of here. Miller underneath, off the backboard. He says, score the basket. King says, score the basket. And the Suns win it. Charles Barkley. Incredible. It's his game to win. Will we get it overtime? Barkley, 20-footer, yes, with 1.8 seconds. Charles Barkley.
Suns pushing their lead back to 13 now. 6:38 to go here in the third. Time now for our CarMax highlight, brought to you by CarMax. With upfront prices and CarMax certified quality. That's the way car buying should be. Learn more at CarMax.com.
Yeah, great penetration by Grayson Allen, and then drawing the defense, kicking it out to Kevin Durant to give Durant that pretty easy shot for him.
Yeah, these two teams, did you see Allen with his career-high 11 assists?
So the Jazz had kind of caught up. They were down by 3, but we pulled away.
Off his feed. We've talked about these two teams. They have seen the greatest increase in field goal percentage since the calendar year, Annie. The Jazz improving their field goal percentage by 4.3, Suns at 5.3. And no coincidence, they're two of the top scoring teams since we flipped over the calendar to 2024.
And for the Suns, it's been because the big three has been healthy. They've settled in on starting lineup, and Freddie's kind of settled in on a rotation also.
Suns shooting 50% or better, 9 of the last 10 so far tonight, 64%. Marketing on the drive,
nice.
It away. Gordon there for the steal. Allen's got it. Eyeballs, kicks it over to Gordon.
Yeah, EG.
Rainbow connection from EG.
13-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes.
Jazz made that run, but Markkanen answered
13-3.
of his own. He had 5 knocked down from distance. Part of his 33-point scoring night Tuesday in the victory against OKC. His second straight game with 5 made threes. He's 2 of 3 tonight, 18 points.
Come on, Bradley.
Beal on a drive, drops it off the Nurk.
Yusuf, 15-3 run.
Yeah, great hesitation. Nice pass by Beal, but the hesitation by Nurkic to get the defense kind of on their toes.
Sun with 5 straight made buckets. Clarkson with a pull-up. 11 points for Jordan Clarkson. That's a guy that can heat up quickly. We know all too well. 6th man of the year, 2021 campaign.
He's been solid off the bench for the Jazz.
Yeah, started the first 19 games, but off the bench now the last 24. As Chris Dunn again, just hands locked on the waist of Kevin Durant. Suns turn it over as Bradley Beal with a few words to Scott Twardowski. Clarkson leaves that one short. Durant's got the loose ball. Overhead to Beal from the corner. He will hold on now. Got the mismatch on Kessler. Puts him on skates, but can't knock down the mid-range. Deontay George with a gift to KD. Allen finds a trailing Gordon. Sweeping it.
There you go. 17-5 run. 17 points for Gordon.
Great rotation to come off the glass and spin right into the basket.
Well, and we talk about that sneaky gear that Grayson Allen has. Eric Gordon, as a 16-year vet, also has that sneaky gear.
Absolutely, and they look for him to shoot the three, and that's why 2 of them are so dangerous. Because they can go inside and knock the 3 down.
Dunn comes right back. He's got 9 to go with 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Durant couldn't get that one to roll in. Here comes Keontae George flying up the floor. Passing off in traffic. Markkanen behind the stripe.
Nice.
Durant, long rebound. Advanced pass overhead to Allen. And Grayson unable to corral that one. And Clarkson got a hand in his face.
It was a good idea.
Yep. John Collins quickly coming to the scorer's table. Bradley Beal will sit down, as will Yusuf Nurkic. And Drew Eubanks, Josh Okogie both checking into the game. George trying to turn the corner, gets funneled to the baseline, and then we're going to get another foul called there on Grayson Allen. That's going to be number 4 on Grayson. He's got a career high 14 assists.
Deontay George for the Utah line, shooting 2.
George double figures. 6 straight games. As we remind you, donating to Goodwill has never been easier. More Goodwill donation centers means more convenient locations for you to donate your no longer needed items. When was the last time you donated to Goodwill?
Oh, I have a couple bags full.
Do you?
Oh,
Okay.
get rid of a lot of stuff. As George Carlin would say, stuff.
They're going to purge, too, probably. So Allen will get a seat here. Sear Little will check into the game.
Yeah, you can see a little 7 minutes in that first half was very effective.
Kind of been in and out of the rotation. The Suns being shorthanded tonight. 4 players going out as part of the trade day deal. And of course, no Devin Booker tonight. Gordon sees it opening, getting past Collins, and a beautiful reverse.
Yeah, that's 100 points.
The defender was looking for a block.
Yeah, and
19 for EG.
Gordon just recognized that Eubanks was at the top of the key, and who was guarding him on the defensive end. They were high and left that lane wide open for him.
Durant's defense forcing the miss. And a crossover.
Yeah, KD.
The boom.
He's insane.
That was a little shakedown on the rookie, Troy Hendricks. KD driving the school bus. Markin with a catch and shoot 3. No. Hendricks in traffic, has the rebound. Durant with the save. What hustle from KD. Drew with the Euro. Brings in the lefty. Drew's looking at his hand like, I don't know what just happened to me.
Because he went off the other foot, too. He shot left-footed with the left hand. But he's so good with those jump hooks in the lane.
Suns pushing that lead back to 18 now. Jazz had made it a 3-point game at 81-78. Gordon bodying up on Marketing. With the spin. It's the pull-up in the paint.
As Will Hardy said, his confidence grows as the game goes.
Yeah, he said there is nobody harder on himself after a loss. Says, Drew delivers a hammer. A beautiful dive from KD.
What a quick release by Eubanks.
And just a bullet pass from Durant. Clarkson bottled up, able to get one up. Maybe the bucket will get the foul.
For KD, between the legs, little skates right there. Right to the basket.
Lamar Jackson is the MVP.
Between 3 white jerseys down low, Marketing.
Lamar Jackson MVP.
Eubanks quick to the basket.
And Taylor Hendricks, the 6'9" rookie, 9th pick overall.
T-Book.
Did not see moves like that when he played in Central Florida in the AAC. Just been one season there. His Book enjoying what he's seen so far from his teammates. Grant working on another rookie. County George nearly got the steal. Drew rising high, but went in too hot with that one. J.O. taps it away. Up ahead to Eubanks. And Drew gets into Marketing, will draw the foul.
He has a 3-on-1, and he said, I didn't know where to pass.
KD's telling him, my guy.
But again, on the defensive end, the Suns all over it.
Drew Eubanks to the Suns line, shooting 2.
7 points, 3 rebounds for Drew tonight in his 11 minutes. You can score up to 80% off prescription prices at BuzzRx.com. Drew had 2 points in a game on Tuesday. Missed as many shots against Milwaukee as he has in the prior 9 games. He was 24 of 26. The Suns get it back again. Little will hang on, gets it right back from KD. On the driving kick, J.O. from the left wing. Market and loose ball rebound. and spins out on him. Will Hardy spoke glowingly of Keontae George, talented rookie. Likes the way he can shoot over the dribble and playmaking skills. Durant with a jump.
Yeah, KD.
George has his pocket picked by Gordon.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
And after the Jazz had pulled within 3, the Suns put out the flamethrower, outscored 34-24 in the third, and take a 109-90 lead as we head to the fourth. You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on Arizona's Family Sports.
Being in the NBA has always been a dream of mine, and to actually be in training camps is just a great feeling. I'm walking to practice on George Mason's campus. Pretty good exercise for real. Get your legs loose. I'm a rook, so I gotta get there earlier than everybody else. So. Plus, I like to get shots up before practice. It shows the other guys that I'm serious about it. I take camp seriously, and I take my game seriously. Speaks for myself. I really just have to stay humble and hungry and just always keep working. If they're making an investment in you, and you have to be a business person about it, you have to be a man about it, and there's a simple responsibility that comes with being a number 3 pick.
Since Brady hit 8 threes in a game, first half. He played like Allen Iverson. No look passes, braids, headband. All around good kid.
Basketball, Jaden. It's basketball.
They've been there for me since day one. They've always been there to just give me that bump and groove that I need to be able to take in the game. It's really just transferable all throughout my life.
Gotta keep him grounded. He may be, but I can't let him take his next Kobe, the next coming Jordan or LeBron, you know what I mean? You gotta give him something. Good hard day of practice. Continue to eat. Go to sleep.
Jaden, in 2011, if Carl Edwards had finished 1 spot higher in any of the chase races, he would have been the champion. Isn't that crazy?
Now time for our Metro by T-Mobile game recap. And the Suns.
Yeah. Because they had that point, yeah.
64% of the field. You love the fast break point.
No, they didn't do fastest lap. It was most laps led. F1 does fastest lap.
Shooting 50% from 3-point range.
The Suns team that came into tonight's game, 19th in the league in fast break points, at just over 13 per game. So they doubled it. Going to get an offensive foul called on Jusuf Nurkic here. The Suns close that third quarter on a 21-8 scoring run over the last 5-18. 19-point lead, their biggest of the night. Horton Tucker back on the floor here for Will Hardy. Bull as well. Bull picked up 3 quick fouls. Keontae George with a floater over Bull.
Head for the mountains of Bush. Yeah. Head for the mountains. It's cold and it's smooth. It's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains of Bush.
Plays like that, like Collins been shooting 65% from the field over the last 7+ games. Nurkic using a big size inside on Collins, and Suns will eventually get the whistle. 11-14 from the strike tonight for Phoenix, and for Collins, that'll be foul number 4.
I mentioned you saying you'd never drink a light beer. Fever nah, why not get regular Bush? I don't think regular Bush exists.
He's got a steal. We get a message from our friends at Kia.
I think it's just Bush Light.
The all-powerful
Unless there
Kia
is a regular
SUVs
Bush.
assembled in Georgia.
Eric's just had steady improvements month by month, Annie. As he
It does? Okay.
42% in October. 48
I'll try that.
49 in December, 58 in January.
You saw it today? Okay.
Well, certainly a lot of it's going to be his matchups, too, where he can take advantage of his fat guys in because he is so strong. But he has struggled a little bit with that left front. He's gotten in quite a few times there.
It looks like the Suns are going to win this, but it's not over. Still got 10.5 minutes left. The Suns, obviously, it was tied at the beginning of the game, and the Suns scored. And then the Jazz scored to tie it back up, and then the Suns scored again, take the lead, and then they never lost the lead.
Well, Collins like Clarkson was a guy this time a year ago.
So the Jazz have not led tonight.
Part of a trade early on the way they started. They thought they might flip Collins and Clarkson again as Beal on the drive, taking the finger roll. Here comes THT. Clarkson looking for a spot to fire that three. Good defense by Allen. Gets the steal.
Well, good switch off by Grayson Allen to get Ball there.
The door opened and Ball says, I'm coming in.
Bowl.
Jalen Horton-Tucker barrels down the paint.
The Suns pushing the ball up the court. They get it to Ball. And Hendricks leaves them wide open with that ball fake. That one right there. Boom. Right to the basket. It's wide open. It doesn't take too long with those long ways to get there.
You see the young man. Maybe beginning to figure it out now in his 5th year. Last 6 games after joining the rotation, averaging not quite 8 points per game, 71% from the field, 43% from beyond the arc. He's got 4 points tonight, only 8 minutes because he picked up those 3 quick fouls.
But his confidence continues to grow with the minutes that he has.
It's just Bush
may
beer.
not always show how effective he is on the floor.
Beal gets to the elbow. He's had a couple of great looks that have spun out on him.
And he's had some games like that. He's had great looks at the basket, and they just won't fall for him, but he's got to keep shooting.
Horton-Tucker able to get the drive and the finish, and that's 2 good fouls on Nas Little.
Drive to the basket.
And he gets going downhill, and there is no stopping him. 6'4", listed at 233. I'm going to say there might be a couple more biscuits in his pocket. Leaves that one short.
And they did not block out.
Loose ball rebound, and Nurkic gets that block. Up ahead to Beal. Finds a gear. Gets to the cup.
I love how he took it right to the middle.
25 for Bradley Beal tonight. 7 assists. George goes on the attack. That's going to be 14 fouls already here on the Suns. Just under 9 minutes to go in the quarter.
And Beal with the move to the right side of the court and then explodes down the middle.
Will Hardy expressing some sort of frustration to Scott Twardowski. But team fouls are 4-1. With Phoenix having the 4,
So now the Jazz have hit 100 points.
We saw in that second quarter where the Jazz got to the free throw line 10 plus times, Andy, and allowed them to creep back into the game.
No, absolutely. They're 18-24 right now, 11-16 for the Suns.
After that quick burst, the Jazz have gone on an 11-4 scoring run. Nas gets the three-point look and delivers.
Yeah.
Just by Nurkic, and just the confidence in leading, getting the ball to Little. And
Utah leaving him wide open.
Collins with the tough spin, able to gather his own offensive rebound. Clarkson from the corner.
Nice.
Nurkic trying to one-hand to himself with nobody outside except the rookie Hendricks. He fires the triple.
Yeah, there's too many opportunities on that possession.
But the Suns limited them to one offensive rebound in that third quarter after surrendering 8 in the second.
And the Suns were able to get a lot of fast breaks.
Bradley Beal's still wearing the mask.
Nurkic just cleared everything out for Beal to get the wide open shot off the glass.
He is such a crafty stringer.
27 points tonight for Bradley Beal.
Gordon Tucker.
7 assists.
Won't get it. Hendricks leaping over Nurkic. The big Bosnian had him boxed out. Brad with a pocket pass. Nurk on the roll. Whistle and a foul call. That's going to be on John Collins. That will be number 5. As Kevin Durant getting ready to check back into the game.
Here's a foul, number 20, John Collins. His fifth personal and second team foul. Kevin Durant returns to the Suns lineup.
About to take a seat. 3 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a block. Beal on a driving kick. Moore working against the rookie. He gets tangled up with.
There you go, Bull.
George, but able to maintain his focus and drop the bucket.
Yeah, George had his hand on his hip the whole time.
Top to Collins, rolls to the basket. That's going to be 5 team fouls now on the Suns, so Phoenix in the penalty the rest of the way.
Well, they get the ball in the corner to Bobo, and he's got a mismatch, and you see the hand on his hip, and he was complaining about that, but he's a pretty move.
Gordon checking back in here as Bradley Beal will get a breather. Five fouls on Nurk. Eubanks checks back into the game. Walker Kessler waiting to check in here. Checking in for Collins, who's at the free throw line, 19 points, 14 rebounds for Collins, now in his 7th season. Well, they are not sure that they check in just yet, so first free throw attempt for the night, 77% free throw shooters. Suns 13 of 25 from beyond the arc. That means anytime they make more than 11 three-pointers, you can head to an Arizona Carl's Jr. tomorrow to get a free single Western Bacon cheeseburger with the purchase of a large-size fountain drink. Order ahead on Carl's Jr. app using promo code SUNS146. Durant with 29, fires a pass across the bowl. Gets across the lane. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Drew with a little jump hook, too strong. PHT on the crossover. He's just throwing his big body at anybody who was in the vicinity. Gordon Tucker, 12 minutes tonight. Only 1 of 5 from the field. 7 points. Free throw when we come back.
Timeout.
Timeout with the Suns in front.
I think it's timeout, Jazz.
Copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This team has been transformed
Well, I'm doing it anyway.
from a title pretender to a title contender.
With a big three-point shot.
Trail 9-7. Marking down the middle. Marking up.
Looks like the Suns got this 14-point lead. 6:56 left in the game.
Tate leans in, puts it up and in. 1 by 5 on
But it's sports, so never count it out.
Scores, 4 seconds to shoot. Charles. Jump shot. Barkley anticipation. Here he comes.
The 1992-93 National Basketball Association Most Valuable Player. Congratulations.
Joe Flacco won Comeback Player of the Year. That's cool. He deserved it too.
120-106. Suns have never trailed in this one. Trying to finish off a hot Jazz team. And it's time for the Open Door View. Make your winning move with Open
Doesn't it seem to have that at the end, or basically at the end? What?
Two guys
What are you talking about, Jaden?
rock steady all season long, Andy. Grayson Allen and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, Grayson Allen has really settled into that starting position and understands what he needs to do. And with Devin Booker out tonight, both these players have really stepped up their scoring, and Aaron Gordon has found the range.
Oh, this copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support and hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. You talk about that?
A career high, and the season high this year is Kevin Durant was 16 and Booker had 15. And this is the 17th time that the Suns have scored over 30.
Yeah, you think they would have that at the beginning to like warn you.
Yeah, 30 fast break points, also a season high. And Taylor Horton Tucker at the line, 5 of 7 from the stripe so far tonight. 80% shooter at the line, plays with Frank Vogel with 3 seasons there in LA, missing the first. Well, Jazz in the midst of 8 of 9 at home. This was the lone road trip. Next 5-0 at home. All against teams under 500. So this is a Utah team. He misses the pair. And yes, indeed, it's time to eat. With that miss, everybody in the arena tonight going home with a free Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. That is 2 games in a row. Give me the spicy chicken deluxe, please.
We had some in Atlanta, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did not have the spicy deluxe.
You make a good point, Jaden.
That was good with it.
80.
KD feeds it up top. A lot of traffic inside. Bodies knock it away. Clarkson on the push.
And that was just an unselfish play by Kevin Durant trying to get it to Eubanks.
Oh, that was a Suns timeout.
KD with 5 assists to go in with his 29 points. Marketing size it up Eubanks. Gets across the bend left hand. Won't get the floater to go. Kessler on the offensive glass. And Bull says, no, sir. Deontay George in the drive. Bull with another beauty of a block. Got it on the way up.
George tried to go underneath. Couldn't get there. Bull with those long arms.
Kevin Durant with a travel.
Okay.
Back at John Gold.
George looks like he's going to get it off the glass, and Bobo gets that right arm with his fingers right on the ball before he gets there.
But you notice too, Annie, what he did there with George trying to turn the corner. As Clarkson with a step back 3-0. Durant unable to corral it. But you saw him that time move his feet better and get his hip square in terms of what we saw in the first half where he leaned into the offensive player.
And his balance is because he crosses his legs sometimes. And that defensive slide, if you keep it, you know, the slide rather than the crossover with your legs, you're going to have better balance.
Has to get another offensive look here. George to the left hand, drops it off to Kessler. Bobbles and Bull says, I thought I told you the bank is closed.
Great weak set down.
Sexton with a step in though. Layup game called here on the Jazz.
Well, Eubanks had to come out and help, and Bobo, great block inside.
6 points, 3 blocks, 2 of which came in a 45-second span.
Well, even in that Milwaukee game when he had that move on the baseline.
Beal, straightaway 3. Won't get that one. Won't try to save it. 12-point game. Jazz trying to make it 3 straight wins and move above 500.
Degrassi won that fan of the year.
Clarkson on the dribble drive, no hesitation, gets across with the right hand, but too strong.
A good defense that time. And a defensive rebound.
Tom Grassi.
Durant with the elbow. In and out. Boy, both he and Beal have had 4 or 5 of those shots that go down in the first half. And Sexton racing to the basket and came in.
Taylor Swift was fan of the year.
A direct result of Bull being in the vicinity. Durant with a floater. Beal with a save. Right
out of bounds.
As he knocks it off a rookie, Keontae George.
And Kessler with his own block. He's third in blocks per game. And KD trying to take it to the basket, but great hustle by Beal, as you said.
Grayson Allen will check back in here for Bull. Nice round of applause as he sits down. And the limited hustle here from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, the block shot and Bradley Beal just trailing does a good job knocking it off of George.
Marketing trying to stay attached to Durant. Drops it inside and Drew with a smaller defender on him. With an easy 2.
Second MVP for Lamar, yep.
They said, get out of here. And then all of a sudden the double team came, and great heads up play by Eubank to get right back over there. And the nice pass by Durant.
Double figures for Drew. Great defense. And well, Drew is twirling the finger, but does not realize that the Suns have no challenges remaining. That is twice tonight where Sexton kind of threw himself into the offensive player.
Yeah, he just falls down. It's that whiplash soccer play.
If that is not a flop, as is.
And you don't know whether they're going to call a flop with the technical or not.
Especially for
Well,
one.
they called it on Eubanks on 3-0, which was not a flop.
Yeah. They could celebrate the Year of the Dragon and the Chinese New Year with the Phoenix Suns coming up Tuesday, February 13th at 8 p.m. as they take on the Sacramento Kings. So look at seats now at Suns.com/tickets.
And Sexton was in the lane too soon. And again, that's another play you don't see a lot.
Collins trying to get to the scores table soon enough, but did not, says John Goble. Beal, a beautiful crossover, gets into the paint, loses the handle though. Sexton scoops it up. George stops and pulls for 3. No, but Walker Kessler with nobody on him. An easy slam putback.
And now it's a matter of taking care of the basketball for the Suns.
12 Phoenix turnovers, 12 Utah turnovers tonight. Durant with a pull up from the elbow.
Nice.
31.
That probably does it.
He set the tone early with his aggressiveness. 19 quick points out of the gate.
He's shooting high percentage shots.
Sexton feeds it over the top to Kessler, but can't handle it. Grant going body to body with Marketing.
Oh.
On the crossover. Pocket pass. Drew with the delivery. 7 assists for Kevin Durant. Marketing finds a shooting space, won't get it. Eubanks with a great box out.
So this game is all but over.
Over the clock, and he sees that his club might be running out of time.
Yeah, the Suns just taking control of the ball right now, running that shot clock down.
Beal pulls for three.
Let's go, Bradley.
For Bradley Beal.
6 of 8 from threes for Bradley Beal.
I like CeeDee Lamb, but wish he was another team with. Yeah, I do wish he was on another
He
team.
hit that big three late to seal the deal against the
So I like CeeDee Lamb too.
George underhands a pass to Sexton. Marketing. Larry Marketing with a quick dime from Sexton, his 8th assist. Marketing 22 points. As we hit the 2-minute mark. Beal working some time off the clock, finds Eubanks floating down the lane. That one turned back by Kessler. Sexton. But for a guy who is known to be as strong in the upper body as Colin Sexton, on the floor a lot tonight as he gets an and one. The free throw on the other side, but the Suns in front.
Happen, and what Phoenix does want to happen, controlling the defensive glass and Nash catching it at the other end. Nash for three. Well, defensively, that will match the effervescence, the energy of Nash. And here he goes inside and spoon feeds Stoudemire. Nowitzki's got 2, and this is over Stoudemire. Tough shot. Nowitzki had pushed the lane and right into Marion. Jean-Pierre's come in for
Will the Suns win the championship? I sure hope so.
Nowitzki, 15, into Nowitzki, who shuts the defense in Marion and corkscrews his way around Stoudemire. That way, and no one there to help at all. It's Nash across the lane with the deceptive fake on Howard, who took Nowitzki. That's why they don't have a big lead in this game. Phoenix running for their first lead since the first quarter. Right there with Steve Nash. Nash again.
No idea what Dallas is trying to do on that screen roll right now, but Nash is just punishing him.
Terry to on one, Stackhouse, and Nowitzki with the great trail. Nowitzki 7 of 14, and now he's got 34 points tonight, 10 rebounds and 12 assists.
Will the Red Sox win the World Series? Fuck no, dude. That ain't happening. Will the Patriots win next year's Super Bowl? Maybe. Who knows? Who do they draft?
6:30 p.m. Go to Suns.com/promotions for more details. It's time for the money drive delivered by First Bank. First Bank, backing for good. Member FDIC.
The Suns pushing it, and Grayson Allen with one of his 14 assists to Aaron Gordon is coming straight down the lane and attacking the defense for the layup.
7 of 8 from the field tonight for EG. 3 of 4 from downtown. He's got 4 assists.
Just getting ready to
Every
finish off this game.
has at least 3 assists or more. 37, a new season high.
Will Kyle Busch win the 2024 championship? I sure fucking hope so.
And Beal's going to have taken 20 shots. Durant 23, Nurkic has got 11, and Gordon's 8. Even though Allen's taken 4 shots, he's 2 of 3 from three-point range. With those 14 assists, has been a difference maker.
Eubanks gets the screen. Beal gets the look. That one won't go down. 6 of 9 tonight, though, for Bradley Beal. As that shooting from downtown appears to be a thing of the past. It's Hendricks, the rookie, with the travel. 15th turnover of the night here against the Jazz. And Will Hardy turning things over to his bench. And Frank Vogel will oblige as well. Well, an impressive victory here tonight for the Suns as they will improve to 31-21, 16-11 here at home, Andy. And it'll be the first season series sweep of the Jazz since they went 5-0 against them in the 82-83 season.
Pretty impressive. Because this Utah team does give you a tough time, and they're tough to play in Utah.
Team's playing a little short-handed. The Jazz going to trigger on a couple of deals, bolstering their roster, picking up Otto Porter, Kevin Knox, Trevor Lewis.
Rocks at the what?
A little bit of contact right there.
As Bouquet unable to control. Turnover.
Sam and you still kind of questioning why no call was made.
Mayo Maladon, the first time we've seen him on the floor active tonight. And using Alma to track that one down. So it's likely just dribble this one out.
So, that's it. Suns are going to win it tonight. 129 to 115. Great night. And the Suns win. Gotta love it. Gotta love a good Suns win.
Kevin Durant with 31, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Bradley Beal, 30, 7 assists, including 6 of 9 from downtown. The Suns were 14 of 29 from beyond the arc. They get a career high 9 from Grayson Allen in the assist category with 14, along with 8 points. Suns with 10 steals and 8 block shots against this Utah Jazz team, which have been playing some of the best basketball over the last 3 weeks.
Well, they had a season high 37 assists, and Grayson Allen a career high with those 14 assists. And they shared the basketball. Everybody was involved in looking for their teammates.
12 points from Duke Eubanks off the bench, 7 rebounds, and Bull 6 points. Comes away with 3 blocks. Suns nailing down an impressive victory over the Jazz as they get ready to embark on a quick one-game road trip. They'll take on the Golden State Warriors on a Saturday. They're in San Francisco. Getting us up in front tonight, Eric Gordon with 19, and he's standing by with Amanda.
Eric, well, the Suns never trailed in this one, setting the tone from the jump. How are you able to control this game so well?
We had great ball movement from the start. I mean, that predicated everything. It gave us energy on both sides of the ball because we know we're really hard to slow down when we're moving the ball like that, and it really picks us up on energy on defense.
You've been a steady force for this Suns team and a player that can toggle between starting, coming off the bench. No book tonight. It was your opportunity. How are you able to settle in so well into that starting role?
Well, that's why I'm here. You know, there's got to be times where if anybody's down or, you know, you always got to be that emergency player to where you got to come in and make things happen. And I know what my role is for this team, and I just got to continue to try to get, you know, have big moments, big plays, and we have a good enough team to where I'm able to do that and a lot of other guys.
And understanding your role, 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. How are you able to be so consistent with your 3-point shot?
Just taking advantage of every opportunity, and I like taking good shots, and it was really rolling for me because we had great ball movement tonight.
And then finally, back-to-back wins for this Suns team. What do you want to see carry over from this into Saturday when you face Golden State?
Well, you know, Golden State, they're a hungry team, and we always know that they're a good team, and we got to take care of business before the All-Star break, and we just got to stay where we're at and continue winning mentality.
Great work tonight.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Guys?
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. Beal.
Alrighty, so tonight,
the Suns backcourt tonight with no Devin Booker.
Suns win 129 to 115. D-Book did not play tonight. That sucks. That fucking sucked. We did get to see him, but he didn't play, which sucks. But he does. We do play Saturday night I think he'd be playing during that. I hope so. He was questionable up until pretty much the game time. So, I mean, that probably means that he's somewhat good enough if he was questionable for that long. So, KD scored 31. Nurkic got 16. EG got 19. Bradley Beal got 30. Grayson Allen got 8. Drew Eubanks got 12. Okogie got 4. Nasir Little got 3. Bull got 6. Azubuike, Maladon, and Saban Lee got none. But they all played. But yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I will see you Saturday night. I should. So, thank you.